Because there are other countries in the world, like the Chinese, perhaps the Jews, who also view themselves not so much as a nation state, but as a civilizational nation. And I want to make the point that this is not a new idea. Indians have considered themselves a civilizational nation for thousands of years. And a corollary of the colonial idea that we were not a nation was also the idea that somehow we were ahistorical, that Indians somehow didn't care or think about themselves as a continuous chain of history. And the best place to actually see that this is not true is actually to go to Allahabad. And in Allahabad, just above the Triveni Sangam, there is a column, a Mauryan column, on which Ashoka has his inscription. Just below it, you have Samudragupta who has his inscription, and somewhere in between, Jahangir has got his inscription. So it is not as if these emperors didn't have other pieces of rock that they couldn't write on, but they deliberately went back to the same spot, to the same piece of stone, and wrote their things. And what is even better is that the same British who are accusing Indian of not having a sense of nation used the same spot for the same purpose. So after the Great Revolt of 1857, when Queen Victoria's proclamation was read out, it was not read out in Calcutta or in Delhi. It was read, in fact, within walking distance of Triveni Sangam at Saraswati Ghat. And they also raised a column of their own and carved out the Queen's proclamation. The point I'm making is that even the British colonial officials understood that at the end of the day, they were a part of a long civilizational history, and they wanted to make a proclamation. That was the spot to do it.
No, Pavan, one